Find the exact value of all 6 trigonometric functions at theta if the tangent of theta is 7/15 and the secant of theta is greater than 0. Well, if I'm supposed to find the exact value of all 6 trig functions, I better not get tangent wrong because it's given to me. And honestly, I probably shouldn't get cotangent wrong either, because finding the reciprocal is pretty easy. So I get 2 of them for free, and now I just need to imagine what I'll do to find cosine and sine, secant and cosecant. All right, well, right away I see that tangent's positive, secant's also positive. All right, well, tangent's positive in these 2 quadrants, but secant's positive in these 2, so this has to be a quadrant 1 angle. So I know theta's in quadrant 1. So all my trig functions are going to be positive, so I've already got all the signs right. Just because theta lives in quadrant 1 does not mean I know it's an acute angle. It might be more than 1 full revolution, or it might be a negative revolution, but I do know that I could draw a right triangle based upon its reference angle. Even if theta was a great big angle that went more than 1 full revolution, theta bar is an acute angle. And I know that this right triangle would have to have an opposite and adjacent sides to make this ratio be 7/15. If I find the length of my hypotenuse, I can use this right triangle to fill in the rest of my values. So let's see, c squared is equal to the square root of 15 squared plus 7 squared. A little late in the day here on a Friday afternoon, so 15 squared plus 7 squared in my graphing calculator gives me 274 under that radical. I need to check to see if that reduces, so I'm going to see if I can divide it by a perfect square. 274 is not divisible by 4. It gives me 137 when I divide it by 2. I think that's about as good as I can get that one, so now I just need to use my right triangle to fill in sine, cosine, secant, and cosecant. Sine is the opposite over that hypotenuse. And go on and write down what cosecant is. It's reciprocal. And then finally, cosine is the adjacent side over the square root of 274. And there we have it. The exact value of all 6 trig functions evaluated at this angle theta.